Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. In today's video I have something really special for you, and together we will install the best open source and free marketing automation software called Mautic. We will install it through Docker as always in our videos, and also if this video receives 200 likes I will show you the best automations that you can deploy in your business for our agency or for our customers. And also to note, we will set it up through Cloudflare proxy called Cloudflare tunnels. So by the end of this video, you will have your fully marketing automation software installed on your server and secured via Cloudflare proxy. So after the intro, I will talk a little bit more about Mautic, and I will tell you the best feature the Mautic provides. So let's get started. So when you visit mautic.org, that is their official website, and you can read more about the Mautic. But some great numbers are that 200,000 organizations are using Mautic. There are more than 35 language translations, which is great, and more than 1,000 community contributors, which is really great. And also, if you are a big agency and you are using Mautic for your business, you can become a sponsor for Mautic. So when you go to the partners, you can see most of the partners. And if you are sponsors, you can have your logo up on their website. So it is really great that you want to support this project. At Webnestify, I'm also considering supporting Mautic because I'm using it for many things. And what I can say, for 2 years, I never have any issues with Mautic. It replaces basically everything from marketing automation software. You can create, we will talk about features later. So when you go into the tour, you can read more about the workflows, automations, and those kind of things. But I tie down everything in my installation guide that you can follow, so you can deploy your own Mautic server. And as I mentioned, Mautic is open source marketing automation platform designed to help businesses and organizations automate various marketing tasks and streamline your marketing efforts. The main features are email marketing. You can create, personalize, and send emails to your contacts. You can track leads, monitor and track user interactions with your websites or apps. You can create drip campaigns, which is really awesome. You can set up automated email sequences based on your specific triggers or user behaviors. Also, you can create landing pages, build and customize landing pages to capture leads or provide information. So as you can see, one free or open source software can replace Kartra or any other funnel software, because you can create also funnels in Mautic. Another great feature is our social media integration. You can connect and automate tasks related to your social media profiles. You can create forms for lead capture, surveys, and other interactions. And also you can get your reports. So you can analyze and visualize data related to your marketing efforts. So in a nutshell, Mautic is flexible and customizable marketing automation solution that offers many of the features found in premium proprietary platforms at lower cost and advantages of the open source software. So what are we going to need to install Mautic? So first of all, you will need your Cloudflare account, and also you need to set up your Zero Trust account, which is for free for 50 users. But if you don't want to follow my tutorial and you want to set it up through Nginx Proxy Manager, KDE, you can do it. You can watch my previous tutorials how you can deploy your Nginx Proxy Manager. So you don't need to use Cloudflare. You can just use it without Cloudflare using Nginx Proxy Manager, KDE, or any other proxy software. But for simplicity, and yeah, I like to use Cloudflare almost for everything. We do it through Cloudflare Zero Trust. And for the servers, you can install Mautic on any server, 1 GB RAM, 2 GB, but for optimal performance to get started, I recommend use at least 2 GB of system memory. Server provider is completely up to you, but for my business, I'm partnered with Hetzner, so I really recommend the Hetzner for all of your projects. You can get servers in US West, US East, Europe, Finland for really, really great prices. And as a bonus, every server get 20 terabyte traffic on a 10 gigabyte dedicated link. So you can do your math. Other service providers are not offering so much traffic, and also they throttle internet connection. So that's why I like to use Hetzner. You can find the link to get 20 euros in a cloud credits down below. So we have our server for Mautic. So now we can proceed with the installation. So let's jump back to our terminal. And as you can see, this is the fresh 2 GB server in Hetzner. And what I recommend to do before you install anything on the server, you secure your server, you create your own local user, add your SSH key, set up the firewall and other good things that prevents unauthorized access to your server. You can also find the guides how you can do it in my documentation portal. So let's begin with the installation. First of all, what you need to install is Docker. So when you go back to my documentation portal for Mautic, you can see that you need to install the Docker engine and you need to visit the official installation guide that is here. And what you need to do is to copy this, you go back to terminal, you paste it. It will add all the necessary keys and the repos for Docker. All right, that's done. And now we can install the Docker CLI, and other things. You press Y to confirm, and within a couple of seconds, it will be installed. All right, now we have Docker installed, and we can now proceed with the Mautic installation. So first of all, what you want to do is to create a folder for Mautic. So you go mkdir Mautic, cd Mautic, you navigate to the folder, and here you want to create your Docker compose file. So let me clear, and you go nano docker compose.yaml. And now what you will need to do is to copy the template that I provide in my installation guide. And let me move back, and you need to copy this file. And also there are some optional environmental variables that you can set it up. You can visit the official Docker Hub for Mautic, and when you scroll, you will see all of the options that you can customize your installation. But I include some of them in the installation guide, which you can do on your own. And I will show you how you can do it. So first of all, you need to copy this Docker compose file, and you go back to your terminal. You paste it, and there are some things that we need to change. So for example, for the MySQL root password, You always need to change for something strong and complicated. So I will generate a password without any special characters that is at least 32 characters long. You can use your password manager to do it. So I generated my password. I'm going to paste it. And also for the same password, you need to add it here because we're going to connect as a root. And for the database name, you can change it, but also make sure to change it when we install the Mautic, you will see. And basically, it will depends on the database, which is MariaDB latest. And for the network, if you have your own Docker networks, you need to specify network here. All right. Now we can Control O and enter to confirm changes and Control X to exit. And now what you need to do is to type docker compose up -d, and it will pull the Mautic and also the database container for this installation. To verify that your installation is running, you need to type docker ps, and as you can see, we have our Mautic software installed. But now is the question that we cannot access it on the HTTPS, so we are going to install the Cloudflare tunnel. So let me switch back to our browser. And for the Cloudflare Zero Trust, you created your free account, everything is set up. What you need to do is go to Access, Tunnels, and you create your tunnel. You name it Mautic, in my case. I'm gonna save the tunnel. Our operating system is Ubuntu 22.04, so you need to choose Debian, 64-bit, and you copy this command, and you paste it in the terminal. So let's switch back. Let me clear it. Oop. Clear, paste it. It will install the Cloudflare tunnel, and also it makes a connection with your Cloudflare account. So as we can see, we have our connector ID and we are connected. So we proceed next. For the service, you type HTTP and it will be localhost, and port we specify in the compose file is 8888. So localhost 8888. If you have this port in use, you can change it to any available port of your likings. So for the subdomain, we can go, in this case, Mautic, not that, and gonna be Webnestify.cloud. But you can choose whatever URL you want to use. And basically we can save the tunnel, and we should be able to install our Mautic. So when we copy this, we go to a new tab. As you can see, we are automatically on HTTPS. Everything is secured via Cloudflare CDN, and caching is automatically bypassed because you are using a tunnel. So once you are here, you can go to the next step. For the database setup, we specify database host database in our Docker Compose file. Database port is 3306, that's default for MySQL or MariaDB. Database name is Mautic4, but if you change it, you need to put it here. Database table prefix, again, Mautic4, you can change it. And database password is that we generated through our password manager. And if you want to backup existing tables, yes. We can go to next step. Don't want to save it. Here you can create your username, admin password, generate really strong and secure password in your password manager with special characters. So we're gonna copy the password, first name, and email address. You put your own and you go with the next step. And here you can set up your SMTP. So I recommend Postmark for SMTP, and I think you already have it here. So you go to Postmark and you just name your sender's email address. So in my case is hello@webnestify.cloud. And for your username and password, you paste your API key for your sender's server. So we go to next step. And we can log in to our Mautic. So username was Webnestify or email address, your password, and you click login. And you successfully installed your Mautic instance. So yeah, I think that's it for the installation. And as I mentioned, if this video receives 200 likes, I will show you some really great automation campaigns or automation things that you can do in Mautic for free that can help you in your business. And yeah, if you really like this software, you can always donate to Mautic, or if you are a big agency or big business, you can have your logo on their website, which will grant you really great features with Mautic. You can access their webinars, you can contribute to the further development, you can request new features, etc. etc. So I really hope that you enjoyed this video, and if you have any questions or any technical issues, feel free to leave a comment down below. I'll be happy to answer your requests or questions. And always first check your documentation, that you do everything step by step as it is here. If you follow everything, there should be no issues. So yeah, stay tuned guys for in the next video, and yeah, have a really nice weekend, and see you in the next one. Bye bye.